600 and what? Yeah, so it's actually it's now over $4 billion coming to the diaspora. Let me just give you the magnitude of what this is all about. There's a debate in the media today about whether Kenya should have a second modernized terminal or airport or not. And the debate is around a projected investment of about $2 billion US. Okay, that is roughly maybe 250 billion Kenya shillings, 260 billion Kenya shillings. So you can imagine, if all things were equal, it means the diaspora remittances can build us 2 new airports. Just look at that figure. They can actually modernize the airport. If that money was just put in one basket, what the diaspora is remitting to Kenya can completely build a new airport terminal in one stroke. That is the power that the diaspora now has. It's a very serious thing if you think of it. So we are looking at you with a lot of hope that you prosper, because when you prosper, then Kenya also does what? Prospers. So tunawatakia heri, tunataka mupate nafasi nzuri, lay the ground for the others who will come after you. And I want to assure you that the government of Kenya will always be as supportive as it can be. But most important, we wish you Godspeed, His grace, and success to you and your entire families. Asanteni sana. Kenyans, or Africans for that matter, used to go out. Then maybe within a 1 month, 2 month, their accent has changed. And you would always ask yourself, hey, what really happened? But on one occasion, when we wanted to catch them, we actually said, lakini nyinyi mnatuchezea. If you go to the US or to the UK, or maybe France and so forth, you come with this accent. How many who have gone to India come back with the Indian accent? You know, then we discovered, kumbe hii kitu, it depends on what you want to do. On behalf of the president, who would have liked to be part of this? And I hope circumstances will allow him to be part of the next team that will be going. We really want to thank those who have really spearheaded this. Consult Center Limited and Pessoa International. I think they have really worked together to piece this thing together, working very closely with Madam Roslyn at the Diaspora Department and her team. We really want to thank you for really packaging this and putting it together. It's so important. It's a good initiative for us. And we will want to capitalize and utilize such initiatives in different sectors. She has given you the example of the medical sector. We advanced in some collaboration with Germany and many others. We signed the EPA agreement. We will pursue opportunities there. We also are due to sign the CEPA agreement with the United Arab Emirates. And in all this, the issue of labor migration and opportunities for Kenyans outside is also central to what we want to achieve. So there's a good opportunity. But naturally, the highest number of jobs eventually must be created in Nairobi or in Kenya, because obviously the diaspora cannot absorb everybody. But where there's an opportunity, let us utilize it, let us fill the gap. Kenyans are very good in terms of their skills and how they've been able to not just showcase themselves, to actually prove themselves. You are good workers, you communicate very well, and this is why, comparatively, if you take the Kenyan in the diaspora and some of our other colleagues from the continent in the diaspora, there's an inclination to have the Kenyan as the favorite. We need to consolidate that. Be disciplined, be focused, appreciate what are the laws in that country. It's so important because we must always remember that the moment you're on that plane and you land, you are now under a different jurisdiction. And therefore you must respect the laws and regulations of that land so that you don't land on the wrong side of the law. Because we've had some incidents where Kenyans move and they assume that it's like what you normally do here, that you acha tuonane nyuma ya tent or something. Be very careful because you have to respect the code of ethics and regulations in those countries. So please remember that at all times so that you don't land into any serious trouble. So we look forward to you going away positively, landing safely, and then engaging